Привет and welcome to Simply Quickly Russian channel, a place where my comrades and I will show you how to cook traditional food, which we're gonna feed to an American and see if he survives after eating it.
What?
I mean, hopefully he does, because Americans are pretty expensive these days.
I don't know who told you that lie.
But anyway, all jokes aside, welcome to episode 1 of American trying Russian food while being blindfolded and guessing what it's made of.
Absolute death.
It's like 15 now. So they're not going to break your own control.
Right. No, they just couldn't get it quick enough for us.
As always, the link to the video where we show how to cook this dish you can find in the description right under the like and subscribe button. Without any further ado, here's our first guest. So before we begin, any last words?
If I do end up dying, you know who did it? Come get them, boys.
Come and get them!
Relax, I'm just messing with you, but seriously, what's your expectations? Because I know you have never tried any Russian food before, right?
Yeah, I've never had Russian food ever. I mean, it's pretty cool that I'm gonna try it for the first time. Hopefully I don't die like you guys are saying I am. You know, no expectations really, just go with the flow and maybe I'll like it, maybe I'll make it a thing where I eat more Russian food often and all that stuff.
Cool, yeah, because we have so many stores around. I hope you will like it.
Hopefully so. Hopefully I get to walk out of here alive.
Well, let's get blindfold on and dig in. So here's a dish which he cannot see, but you can. Let's play a game. Can you guess what this is and what it's made of? Down in the comments. So there's a plate right in front of you. Tell me how it tastes like.
Tastes like nothing, to be honest. Does have like a powdery thing on top. As the more I chew, I get like a aftertaste, but I just can't put my finger on it. It just tastes like nothing.
Also, we have another version of this dish. So here we go, try another bite.
This one's kind of like the other one, but it has like a filling that I can't put my finger on it.
Do you taste anything specific? I think there's some ingredient that you tried before.
Raspberry?
You're really close, but it's not raspberry.
Blackberry.
Even closer.
God, how many berries are there? Blueberry?
But it's not a berry, I think. It's fruit, but...
It's fruit?
dry.
It's a dry fruit? God, I don't even know what dry fruit is. I only know strawberries. I know the generic white people stuff.
Have you tried ever before dried grape?
No. Is that dried grape?
Raisins.
Raisins.
Dried...
Raisin. Dry grape is raisins.
Yeah.
Dried grape is raisins?
Yeah.
Oh God, that did not taste like a raisin. It actually tasted good. I don't like raisins.
What about texture of this food?
It has like a crunchy outside, but a really soft inner. You want the more sweet one, definitely get the one that has the dried grape in it. Or if you want if you're not into sugary stuff, definitely get the non-fat one.
Does it taste like more sweet or sour?
Both, kind of. It was kind of in between. It wasn't too sweet or too sour. We'll be honest, the first one was very bland for my liking, but the second one was a little bit more balanced in between.
Can you guess what's the base for this dish? What it's made of?
Is it more like a stuffed biscuit with like jelly?
It's not a jelly. I think Americans don't eat this base ingredient, and I think you'll be surprised what it's made of. So now I suggest you to try it traditional way how Russians usually eat this. So I will add some more ingredients and I hope that it will taste much better. You don't like it? This is actually how Russian people eat this. How does it taste right now? Is it better? Is it worse?
Well, definitely the pastry itself, I've gotten into more of the filling, so it is getting a little sweeter. I do like my pastries. As for the added ingredient, I wasn't expecting it. Not bad. I just don't have any way to really describe it, if I'm being completely honest. If you saw my face, it was kind of like a weird,
Yeah.
like what the hell is this?
What is this?
It was cold, kind of like cold, and I just wasn't expecting it. That's why I was like that. But overall, it didn't really change much for the dish for me.
So I will add one more ingredient. Hopefully it will be even better.
Is that frozen fruit on top?
Yeah.
That made it a lot better.
I bet, yeah. Actually, this is the way how I like to eat this.
I like the coldness of it. Definitely would be good if it was like a hot day. I don't know how it looks yet. I'm still blindfolded, but I definitely think I should try it out. It is a pretty good pastry, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's too bright, I know.
I just have to adjust.
Yeah.
Fried pancakes.
Yeah, and this is...
Before we
Yeah, you were so close. And this is sour cream.
Oh, sour. Okay.
And inside is cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese.
But it's not actually cottage cheese. Cottage cheese
Farmer
is it's farmer cheese. Dish. So what is syrniki? Put it simply, it's farmer cheese with the dough fried in a low to medium heat in a pan, usually eaten in the morning as a breakfast with sour cream. For Russian people, myself included, the taste of syrniki reminds me of freedom which we had during our childhood. It was a celebration every time our kindergarten served it for breakfast. Even though in Russia every family has its own recipe, since fan of Russian dishes actually experimenting, putting your soul and heart into cooking, instead of simply following the precise measurement. The original recipe is actually 5,000 years old. It's believed that Jesus Christ himself was enjoying this dish during his travels. Back then, many families had their own cows, which led to overflow of milk. There was just too much of it and nowhere to store, so people decided to add flour to the milk product that resembled farmer cheese and cooked it on a fire. Many years later, this dish became the favorite breakfast recipe for the whole country. During my life in Russia, I couldn't find anyone who would say no to syrniki. It's not only truly delicious, but it's also very beneficial for children and people on a diet, because it's packed with protein from farmer's cheese. And as I said at the beginning of this video, if you want to make it for yourself, you can find the recipe right under the like button. So before we let you go, I have a last question for you. So did your opinion or perspective change after listening all of this?
It did a bit. I feel holy.
Well, this is it for now, and stay tuned for more amazing Russian foods. See you!